Hey everybody, as promised, it is contest time at the Off the Shelf Board Game Reviews video channel. And this contest is going to be for this very nice solid wood case for Dungeon Lords, the Anniversary Edition. Now this was a limited edition case that you could pretty much only get through the Kickstarter unless you ordered extra copies of it. And this is going to be for the case only. Just a warning, the game will not be included because I'm keeping my copy of the game. But I'm giving away this wooden case to anybody who possibly enters a contest, and everybody who enters is going to get an entry to try to win this very nice and very deluxe case. Now, I put up a video a couple weeks ago asking for suggestions on ways I can give the giveaway here and ways for people to enter the contest. And while a lot of those suggestions were pretty darn creative and some were pretty darn funny, they are probably not going to be suggestions I'm going to take. I actually have a better idea. See, my video channel is pretty much self-supported by me. I don't get a lot of review copies from publishers. I don't do Patreon, and I don't have a Kickstarter. So basically all the videos you see are basically board games I've been purchasing with my own money. So what I would like to do is increase my subscriber count. I'm hovering about close to 3,000 subscribers. I'm pretty happy about that, but I'd like to raise my subscriber count, and hopefully maybe I can start getting a little more views from the publishers, and maybe possibly I can start getting some review copies for some of these games so I can start bringing these videos to you, because I know there's a lot of you making requests for videos, and unfortunately the reality is I can only purchase so many games at a time, so I can't get all these video reviews even though I'd love to do them. So hopefully, my hope is if I increase my subscribers, maybe there's a potential that I can get some more of these board games, do some more videos, and possibly start covering the board games that all of you are very, very interested in. So enough of all that talk. Here's how the contest is going to work. Simply either go to BoardGameGeek.com or go to Reddit.com to the board game subreddit. If you ever see a link or a message or a post of anybody suggesting videos to watch or anything along those lines, and you just suggest the channel and put a link to the channel and add that in either at BoardGameGeek or over at Reddit.com. And then once you put that link on that post, then just send me an email with a direct link to that post. In that email, make sure you send me your name and your address so I know where I'm shipping this to. And that's going to give you one complete entry into the contest. There's a second way to get an entry. Recently, you should have recently seen my upload for the Tragedy Looper, the final rest of the videos for the complete series for Tragedy Looper. The second video in the series was a tutorial where I kind of lampoon a teeny-tweeny kind of movie. If you figure out which movie I was lampooning in that video and include that in the email, I'll give you a second entry. Also, when you send that email, if you would be willing to, this isn't going to affect your entry chances. You take a few moments to discuss what you do and what you don't like about the channel, what changes you'd like to see in the future. I'd love to see what your comments are. The channel's been growing over the years. I've been doing this for about 2 years now. I'm sure many of you have seen that I've done a lot of changes to the channel, trying to improve the video quality, the lighting quality, the sound quality, and everything. But you tell me what you like about the content I'm providing, what you'd like to see more of, what you'd like to see less of, and just what you think about the channel overall. And again, that's not mandatory. That's just kind of me just hoping to get a little more feedback from the viewers. But the main way is to get the contest entry. Put a link up, send me an email with that link, and a second entry if you can figure out what movie I'm lampooning. Anyways, after a certain amount of time, I'm going to gather up all the entries, and I'm going to pick one entrant who's going to get this very nice wooden box mailed to their front door. As always, if you have any comments or questions, leave them in the YouTube comments down below. Feel free to email me, especially for this contest. That's Off the Shelf Board Game Reviews at OST. I'm sorry, I'm going to get it backwards now. How about OTSBGR@gmail.com. And as always, thanks for watching and thanks for subscribing.